Welcome back, guys. So let's talk about buyer persona. When you're creating a buyer persona is fictional. It's just for you to understand your audience. And when you're creating ads, we talked about goals already. And when you're trying to create an ad, you get to a place where you get to select your audience, and your buyer persona can help you in this to select the right audience to target for your ads. And creating a buyer persona can be kind of tedious. A lot of people don't know how to go about it, but I'll be showing you how to go about it. I have a document I'll be uploading later. You'll get these documents and you'll be able to use it as a template to create a buyer persona. So here is the template. I'm going to open it right here. I'll be giving you an assignment where you get these documents. The assignment in this session will show you how to use this buyer persona. And here we have a template of a buyer persona. As you can see, this is a name. This is the name of the audience. Your fictional audience is not real. It's just for you to create a sense of knowing your audience. And now we have the background and demographics, the kind of job your audience does, the kind of career path. So we have different buyer persona right here. I'll be doing one, then I'll leave you to make the order in the assignment. You create different buyer persona. You can create about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is showing you like 10 of those, and yeah, you can see it right here. So all I have to do now is to come to my first buyer persona, and I'll be using this to create my first buyer persona. And right now all I have to do is to snip this out, because I'll be using a generative AI tool to create a buyer persona. Just watch me do that. So I'm going to come to ChatGPT. I'm going to come to ChatGPT straight away to create a buyer persona with ChatGPT. So how do I go about it? Come to your snip tool. Just search for your snip tool on your system. Just search snip. This snip tool, I'm going to snip the buyer persona right here. So all I have to do is to come to my presentation. This is presentation slide. I'm going to provide the presentation slide. I'm going to provide it in the assignments in this session. So all I have to do is to come here to snip. This is snipping tool. I'll just click on new, then I'll snip on this. All I have to do is to drag. I'm going to drag from here to snip this. So I'm going to snip this right now, and having to snip this, I have this snip. I'll come to my picture to get that. So I have it in my pictures. I'm going to snip this, and here is what I just snipped. I'm going to open it right now. This is what I just snipped right now, and here I have it. I'll come back to my ChatGPT, which is generative AI I will use to generate my first buyer persona. So all I have to do is to upload what I snipped. I'm going to upload from my computer, and I'm going to come to my pictures to get it. I have it in my screenshots. I'm going to come here to get this. I'm going to get this image I just snipped. I'm going to upload it, and right now I have it uploaded. Now I have to create a prompt to create a buyer persona. So I would say I want you to create a buyer persona for my tech education. Depending on what you are doing, you are going to tailor your prompts the way you want it according to what you do. For my tech education brand, where a Nigerian instructor creates instructional and educational videos on Udemy. Okay, now I've talked about the brand. I've given a little bit of context about the brand. Now I need to talk about the aim. For instance, I would say help me create a buyer persona using the parameters in this image to generate the demographic of the kind of audience I would get to buy my courses. And this way I'll use this prompt to create a buyer persona. It's very easy as that. You don't need, since AI came, things has been so easy. Before, you have to do this off your head, but right now you can easily use a generative AI to create buyer persona, and this can impress your audience as well. If you are trying to get a freelance gig as a Facebook manager, you can do something like this and show it to your audience, present it to your audience. So I'm going to prompt this right away. Let's see what it brings. So I'm going to use the parameters in the image, and now I'm going to generate a random user. I'm going to come to random user generator, which is random user randomuser.me. There is a website called randomuser.me, so I'll be able to see different selfie and I'll be able to choose from various selfies that I see. All I have to do is to come to users photo, and coming to users photo, you see ladies, you see men, and you can choose from any of these photos. So let's just leave this like this. From here we'll be able to create our buyer persona, and here we have the buyer persona right here. It's creating the first one. You can create more. If you want to create more, all you have to do is to prompt create more. That's all you have to do. Just prompt create for more persona. I'm going to prompt this and you will see more of those persona. You see is a Nigerian name. So that is the persona for you, because you're giving it a contest and it's going to give you what you want. So right now I have my first name right here. So it says, sure, I'll help you create a buyer persona for your tech education brand where you create instructional and educational videos on Udemy. Let's fill out the parameters based on what your typical audience might look like. Now the buyer persona name is Chioma Adeola. So I'll copy this and I'll come to my presentation slide to edit that. So I can zoom it right here. Let me zoom this so we have something to work with. And here we have the name. You change the name right here. So I'm just going to do a little edit. I'm going to change the name, keep text only. When you keep text only, it follows the format that was here. So I'm just going to remove the Sarah link and I have Chioma Adeola. Let's go back there and I have the name right here. I can change this to like a smaller font, like a 28. I can just copy this and change it to like a 28. And here I have this with the full name of my audience, which is Chioma Adeleke or Chioma Adeola. Sorry, I said Chioma Adeleke, Chioma Adeola. And I'm going to look for a picture from the random user generator that looks like a Chioma. So you see here we have a whole lot of white faces. You can choose any of it, but this looks more like a Chioma. So I'm going to choose this. I'm going to download this. I'm going to save this image. I'm going to save it right now just to suit the buyer persona, and I'm going to save it in my download. All I have to do is to click on the image I want to save and I'll save image as. Then I'll come back to my presentation slide. I'll change this picture. I'll just change the picture right now. I'll change the picture and choose from my device, which is this. I'm just going to insert that, and here I have my Chioma Adeola. So I'll be able to insert Chioma Adeola right there. And the background and demographics, when I check my ChatGPT, you will see what it brings. The job, she's an early career professional and student or individuals looking to upskill or transition into tech. I'm going to just copy this. This is the full job of Adeola. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to come back here. Then I'm going to put the job, the career path. As you can see, this is a job, this is a career path. So I can choose one of these. So this says early career professional student. Let's say she's a student. Let's say she's a student. Let's say Chioma is a student. So I'm going to come back here and I'm going to put the job right here, which is a student. I'm going to Control V that. Let me go back a bit. So copying here, I'm going to just paste the text only. I'm going to keep the text only. So I have a student. So Chioma is a student, and the career path, I'm going to take a career path for Chioma, and here I have the career path, which is aspiring web developer, cybersecurity enthusiast, graphic designer. So let me just choose graphic design. Let me just choose this, and the career path, what she would love to be and what she would love to do. She wants to be a graphic designer. So I'm just going to paste that right now. I'm going to paste it. I'm going to right click just to keep the text only. I'm going to keep that, and here I have graphic design. I'll just leave it like that. Then family, let's see what it brings for family. I'm going to come here to choose for family, and here we have often single or married, possibly with young children, judging personal life with career aspiration. So I just choose single. Chioma has to be single because these are the kind of people that will have time to go through your courses. So this is just for you to think ahead the kind of audience you would have. So I'll just choose single. Chioma is single, and here we have it. Then we can do the buyer persona, so you get to know how to target your audience. And here I have that, and your lifestyle, the lifestyle of your audience. audience. I'm going to come back to my ChatGPT, and from here it says busy schedules, balancing between work, studies, and family, tech savvy, and just learning new skills online. So let's say studies. Let's say mostly the lifestyle is to study as a student. So I'm going to say studies. And here we have studies and the age. We're going to look into the age. We are going to input the age. ChatGPT created an age group for us, 18 to 35 years old. So I can just put that because this resonates with something you can work with when you're creating. So I'll just put the age group, which is 18. I'm going to create the age group, which is 18 to 35. I'm just going to leave it like that, and that's the age. I'm going to say 18 to 35 years. Okay, and income. What is this person's income? We say middle income earner with some student dependence or family support scholarship. Let's just say family support. This has to be family support, so I'm going to just put income here will be family support. I can just leave the name and just put family support right here, just to show you what this is all about. So you can create this demographic depending on how deep you want it to be. You can change everything here, and we have family support right here. I can make this a bigger text. I'm gonna make this like 28, or let's make it like a 16. I can make this like a 16, and I'll just give it the right tag. I'm going to just give it the right tag, and here we have income, here we have the age. I'm just going to give it the right tag, age, and here we have the lifestyle, and here we have, yes, we have lifestyle, and we have family. If this person is single, this person is single, of course. I'm just going to choose family right here, family, and yeah, we have job, like career path here, career path. So I'm just going to input the career path right here, and here we have something like this. So I'm going to just make this like a bit smaller, and yeah, this person is a student. So how did this come about? This is job. This talks about the buyer's job. So here we have students, and here we have a good demographic right here. So you can input the codes. As you can remember, we're supposed to input the real life code. I'm just going to keep test only, and here we have the codes, and I'm going to just take few of those codes. Here is the second, and here is the third. I'm going to stop at the second. Of course, I'm going to stop at the second, and I'm going to just close this. So I have these two codes. Of course, here we have the two codes, and we have the identifier, we have the goals. This is about goals, challenges, and this, what does this person struggle with in relation to meeting goals? What serves as a roadblock for this person's success? So I'm just going to come back here to check that, and here we have to gain practical job ready. I'm going to copy these, of course, and come back to my presentation slide to paste that and choose a few. I'm going to copy it all, and I'm going to paste test only. I'm going to keep this only. So to gain practical job ready skill in graphic design, of course it has to be graphic design because I chose graphic design. So this is how you get to edit whatever the prompt brought you, and here to build a professional portfolio to showcase skills to potential employees or clients. I'm going to stop at this. Here we have the goals and challenges. We have identifiers, communication preferences, social media platforms. So I'm going to come back here to see the identifiers. We have challenges right here. So let's see some of the challenges. I'm going to copy this, and here we are going to input the challenges right here. Where we have challenges? This is where challenges are, and we inputted something like this. So I'm just going to input the challenges. Let me just make this smaller. So we have challenges right here. These are goals or challenges. So we can just input one of those challenges. I'm just going to paste. I'm going to keep test only, and I'm going to just make it bigger a bit just to edit. So I have something like this: limited access to hands-on opportunity. Oh yeah, so I'm going to just close this, and here we have a challenge right now, and here are the identifiers. So let's come to the identifiers. We have the social media platforms. So we have what we can choose here. So let's say we have engage with, active on social media platform. Here our audience has to be active on social media platform. Is one of the things the audience we are looking for does. So I'm just going to come back here, and I'm going to copy. I'm going to keep test only. So I have the active on social media. Let's see what we have here. social media platforms, YouTube for learning tutorials and staying updated with trend. So I can just choose YouTube. Of course, let's choose YouTube, copy, and let's come back here because this person looks like a learner. So I'm just going to choose that. I'm going to keep test only as I've been doing. I'm going to keep test only, and I have that. So I have what can we do. Yeah, we have what can we do, which says to help achieve their goals. So you can choose one of those. I would say offer comprehensive courses with a mixed theory and hands-on projects. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to bring that in. I'm going to copy this, and this is what we can do. Control A to highlight that, and I'm going to keep test only. I'm going to keep test only here, and that's what we can do. And let me see the second parameter, which says to help overcome their tech challenges, offer courses at affordable price with occasional discounts and scholarship. Yeah, so I'm going to copy this, and as you can see, we are creating the perfect persona for this goal. So I'm going to come back here. I'm just going to keep test only. I'm going to just keep test only right here, and here we have that. And marketing message, this says how can you describe your solution to have the biggest impact on your persona. So I'm going to just come here, marketing message, and we have unlock your potential in tech and courses designed for Nigerian markets. Learn from an experienced instructor who understands your challenges. And so I'm going to copy this. This is a marketing message which makes a whole lot of sense right now, and I'm going to just come here and choose this. I'm going to control, I'm going to just keep test only. Yeah, keep test only. Then I can delete this. So I have my marketing message, I can just delete that, and yeah, I'll just click on delete. Then I'll expand this just to fit into this place. And here I have my buyer persona, the first buyer persona I created, which is looking so good. You can have this as your buyer persona, and I can just make my own buyer persona. So you have more to work on. You're going to work on this as your assignment. You're going to work on this, work on this, work on this as your assignment. And we have different templates, so you can use this template to customize your own buyer persona. By the time you create 10, you have a good buyer persona. You know how to tailor your ads, and your ads will be able to go well that way. I hope to see in the next lesson where I get to talk more about this course. But right now, you've learned how to create a buyer persona, which is a good thing. I hope to see in the next lesson. See you there.